What's up, fam? What's going on, man? Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. If you're on YouTube, then like that applies to you. If you're on Facebook, then I got a Facebook page. If you're on Twitter, TikTok, I don't give a fuck. No matter where you at, you know what I'm saying. Just get at me. I try to help out channels. If you're new to this channel, it's always about free help. You know what I'm saying. You know, it is what it is. All I ask is you to like, subscribe, throw a like on there, man, so I know, make sure I ain't doing this for nothing. Let's jump right into it, man. Got a few spots I want to talk about. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. I'm gonna incorporate DraftKings. I usually incorporate Caesars in there. Prize Picks, dope site. See my banner running in the bottom down there, and advantages. I mean, there's so many advantages that you could take. There's so many things that you can take advantage of when you mess around with Prize Picks. So, you got any questions? You want to use my link, whatever the case may be. Definitely sign up, man. I can't. That's another way to support me. All right. So let's just get right to things here. All right. We have San Francisco Giants and Chicago Cubs here. We got an over-under 8 in this spot here. San Francisco Giants are minus 148 favorites. And, Chicago Cubs, man, going up against Rodon and then Cubs rolling out Smiley. Two lefties on the mound here, okay? So on the road, last 30 days versus lefties. This San Francisco team has been they've been hitting lefties okay, so I can't talk you off of this San Francisco team. However, Chicago Cubs last 30 days versus lefties, and versus lefties all season. I mean, Chicago Cubs got a few bats that can hit lefties, but when they sit last 30 days, they're sitting around the middle of the pack at a 22.5 K rate, but they batted 262 versus lefties. When you get somebody like Rodon up there with a 31.7 K rate and shit, damn near identical to lefties and righties at a 33 and 31% K rate, it's gonna be some trouble. Could be some trouble. I mean, his K prop is sitting at 7.5 right now. He's hit this number. Actually, he just pitched against the Chicago Cubs team, and let me see. I got any numbers in front of me. That was July 31st. 7 innings, 10 strikeouts. So his strikeout props coming out at 7.5. I can't talk you off the over. I got a slight lean towards the over here. I want to lean towards San Francisco in the spot. So player performance doubles are not a realm of possibilities. Altering them however you want to go. You get 6 strikeouts to the win for a minus 105. If I was one of the ones to back in San Francisco, that would probably be the first play I'd make there. But 7.5 strikeouts, it's not out of realm of possibilities. He's had 10 strikeouts or more in 3 of his last 4 games. He's done that frequently throughout the season. So there you have that. Give me. I'm gonna back the pitching here on the road. I don't normally back this guy on the road. I'm telling you that right now, but I'm gonna make an exception for this one here. Money line parlays, run line straights here in this spot. Okay. Money line parlays, run line straights, and lean towards the over. However you want to do it, it is be my guess. This game I want to talk about here is St. Louis Cardinals at Pittsburgh Pirates. Here we got the over under 8, and we have McCullers on the mound, and we have Contreras on the mound. Right before I talk about this game, let's go over here. I'll definitely be playing Rodon strikeouts over here on Prize Picks. So if I don't get to a 7.5 on the books, I'm definitely going to get to it on Prize Picks. But either way it go, let's keep it moving. That's an official Prize Pick play for me over 7.5. Like I was saying, St. Louis Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates. We got Rosie Contreras and you got McCullers on the mound here. I'm gonna have some interest in McCullers outs here. That's what I'm gonna have some interest in. He's went let me see, six innings or better in 4 out of his last 5 games. 3 of those games were eight. He pitched 8 innings there. All right, I don't really too much back his strikeouts, but this can't this damn this Pittsburgh Pirates team will strike out. They got some strikeout guys over here in this lineup. 28% Cruz, Reynolds 23, Castro 31. Gamel 22, Hayes 29.7, might as well be 30. Delay 37.5. So if you catch those guys in the lineup, then maybe a strikeout prop will be in play for somebody like McCullers. I'd imagine it comes out at 4.5 there. Let's see. 4.5 for both of these guys, Rosie Contreras as well. If you like St. Louis to win this game, then you can get a 5 strikeouts to the win for McCullers at plus 145. I think I'm staying on the iffy side though. I don't have any outs out yet for this team. They haven't put them up. I'd imagine McCullers outs are going to come out at 18.5. I think if it comes out at anything at 17.5, it's auto play for me. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right there. Prize picks. Like I said, I'm on the fence with the 4.5 for McCullers here. It is what it is. If his outs come out at 17.5, it's an auto play for me. Just smash it. And then I can't go without talking about Rosie Contreras. That's why I'm leaning towards the under in this one here, because Rosie Contreras, he does have some things that he'll come out with a few tricks up his sleeve. He does have a decent. I don't know, man. His K rate ain't so high. 23%, 24 versus righties, 20 versus lefties. But I don't think I'll probably be able to trust him. But I think he's serviceable, and I think it's a possibility that this game could go under. Okay, so there you have that. All right, nothing but a lean towards the under for me right there. All right, so let's keep it moving. Another game I want to talk about here is we got Washington Nationals and Philadelphia Phillies on the mound. On here, and then we got over under 8.5. We got Corbin on the mound, Syndergaard on the mound. Both of these guys haven't been good, man. You guys already know we've been picking on Corbin like a motherfucker. His last 2 games, he pitched okay, but he could go right back to being super ass. So, if I was to take anything here, it would probably be a Philadelphia Phillies or money line or run line or team total over. Maybe first half over. Looking for Washington to Corbin to go back to get his ass lit up. And then, Corbin can give up toss out a few Ks. Don't get it twisted. There is a few strikeouts in this lineup. As long as he doesn't get tore up too bad, they might just leave him out there, man. So those are the type of things that Washington does, man. They'll leave him out there, man. So they have that. I ain't gonna touch too much on that game there. Tampa Bay Rays at New York Yankees here. We got over under 7.5 in the spot. We got Rasmussen and we got Montas on the mound here, man. And man, it's tough for me to pick a side here, man. Rasmussen, he did get scratched the last time he played. He was scheduled to pitch. However, Montas, he did face his last start was versus his team. I do see good things should be coming his way. The over on this 8 in this spot. He pitched 5 innings last time these 2 teams played, and he had 7 strikeouts. We do know he has the strikeout stuff. He got 6 strikeouts or better in his last 3 games here. All right, so his strikeout prop is not out right now on the books. Let's see. Prize Picks, his strikeout prop is going to be 5.5. And like I said, he's hit this number 3 out of his last 3 games straight. Last 30 days for Tampa Bay versus right-hand pitching here. Let me run a check on this here because let's do that. Let's do that. Tampa Bay round league average at 22.3% K rate. So I guess that's a wait. But in general, let's see. Around the same, 21.5, around the same. But that was one of his best albums. With the Yankees here. All right, so I can't really talk you off that strikeout prop. I gotta lean towards it, man. I gotta lean towards it. I mean, I know he's got that K stuff. When you got that K stuff, I gotta take the lean. So I'm gonna take the lean. I'm gonna lean towards 5.5. Frankie Montas K's. I'm gonna take the over there. All right, I'm gonna take the over. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt at home. I'm gonna take the over there. All right. Far as the side in this one here, I mean it's a pick 'em right now. The minus 108. Rasmussen. Um, mm, I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards the Yankees right now. I didn't even think. I was too high on the K's. I didn't even really think to look at the side in this one here. I'm gonna lean towards the Yankees. Nothing spectacular. It's just a lean though. Next game I want to talk about is Cincinnati Reds at Milwaukee Brewers here. We have an over-under of 8 in this spot. We have Lodolo. You can see him in the background. And we have Milwaukee. We have Alexander on the mound, okay? So, Alexander, Alexander has just been, he ain't been good like that, so, he's been trash. And Lodolo, I mean, this is, there's some value here. There's some value here. You'll get the Cincinnati Reds at plus 130, all right? That's one thing. Then you couple that with the fact that you got Lodolo on the mound. Lodolo is, he's got 28.3% K rate here. All right. Now, let me see. I'm sorry. Yeah. Versus lefties, he's got a 34.2% K rate and then a 27.6% K rate. All right, now this Milwaukee team will strike out. All right, now you got to keep an eye out on these bats, but you got 29% for Brissot, 29% for Adames, 24.6 for Yelich, Renfroe around 22. Then you get McCutcheon around 24, 25. Tellez around 25, 23, 28. So keep an eye on these lineups, man. If those guys are in this lineup, I know, Lodolo's his strikeout prop is coming out at 6.5. 6.5. Yeah, you can sign me up for that. All right, you can sign me up for that. I'll take the over 6.5 and a super small lean to it. If I was to pick a side, I tell you what, I'm probably not going to bet a side in this game, but if I take a side in this game, it's going to be the Cincinnati Reds or nothing. Okay, 6.5, maybe a pair performance double. You can get some real juiced up numbers on the underdog here. You get a 5 strikeouts in the win for plus 150 for Lodolo. I'll be doing some altering parlays, but yes, give me the over 6.5 on Prize Picks as well. So that's how I'm looking at that situation right there. All right. I don't know about his outs here. I mean, he's hit 6 innings or better in 3 of his last 4 games. Yeah, 3 of his last 4 games. He did have a shaky start last time at Milwaukee. He had 4 Ks. I'm looking for him to bounce back in that situation. Uh, you know, but it's not an official play. It's a play that I like, though. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a play that I like. Um, like I said, he's got a really really high K rate versus lefties. Make sure you keep an eye on that lineup. See who these Milwaukee who this Milwaukee team rolls out. Okay. Let's move over to the next game here. Next game I want to talk about is the Los Angeles Angels at Houston Astros here. Okay, so the Angels are sitting at uh, Houston sitting at -230 favorites here with an over under 8 in the spot. Lorenzen on the mound. Lorenzen hasn't pitched in quite some time. He's coming back off injuries. Last time he pitched was July 1st. There, okay. I've seen some spots where McCullers his strikeout prop was juiced up here. One thing about McCullers is, he's been walking batters. All right, hasn't pitched. He's pitched over 5 innings twice. I mean, he's went 6 innings twice, but he's given up 3 runs or more in all 4 of his starts. Now, that's a little bit alarming there. 2 starts he gave up 0 earned runs, and then the other 2 starts he gave up 2 and 3 runs. So that's one thing. His strikeout prop, he's hit his number once here. His strikeout prop is sitting at strikeout prop is sitting at 6.5, I believe. Which is something. I know we've been picking on this Los Angeles Angels team for quite some time here, and I don't know if it's something. I don't know if it's too high or not. That's my theory there. All right. So 6.5 plus 100 on Prize Picks. I want to see what the strikeout prop is sitting at. Okay. 6.5 there. I'm probably going to temper my expectations right there. All right, I'm probably going to temper my expectations. See who's in the lineup for these guys, and probably just go from there with the strikeouts. But I can't back the Angels in this spot. Give me the Houston Astros, man. Give them to me. Money line parlays, run line straight. All right. Next game I want to talk about here is the Arizona Diamondbacks at Colorado Rockies here. They're at home. Red cores, and the over under 10.5. This Arizona Diamondbacks haven't been striking out, so that doesn't bode well for somebody like Herman Marquez. You always supposed to expect the over when it comes to Coors Field. I mean, it just is what it is. It's a ping pong table out there. Runs are just flying all over the place. Marquez, I'm gonna look for Marquez for outs. He's always in play for outs. I mean, you get him no matter what he does, they just leave him out there. Okay, so his outs on DraftKings are 17.5. That's 6 innings, and it is what it is. I mean, he's went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 out of his last 16 games, he's won 6 innings or better. No matter if he's getting his head knocked off or whatever the case may be, he's still out there doing it. So I got to lean towards the over outs. You're going to get it at -140 over here on FanDuel. DraftKings. -140. Yep. Excuse me. Yep. Right off the back, you got May and on this Dodgers game, 8.5 over under. Give me the Dodgers here. All right. Clevenger, he's been so up and down. Hasn't been going 6 innings. Around. He's been giving up runs. May does have decent strikeout stuff here, but I don't want to back him in this spot here. I don't want to back Clevenger in this spot. Give me this Los Angeles Dodgers on the road. It's a nice number at 168, so I don't I don't, for this team here. So money line parlays, run line straight. You get plus money for the run line anytime on the versus these Dodgers. I think I'll jump at it. There might be runs put up in this one. The 8.5 might not be out of reach, so that's something that could be in play too. The over. Atlanta Braves at Seattle Mariners here. We got an over under 7 in this spot here. This is one of those tricky games here. I ain't gonna say too tricky, but we know that we know that the we do know that the I'm sorry guys, this Atlanta Braves team they are hitting lefties really, really well, okay? They on the road going up against Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray, he does have great K stuff. All right, so that's one thing that we can, we don't have to, we already know. Morton, on the other hand, we also know that Morton has good K stuff as well. All right, so let me get some numbers right here, real fast. I think I'm going to shy away from Robbie Ray's strikeout prop here. If I had to take one of these guys' strikeout prop, I think I'll take Morton's. I think I'll take Morton's, but we'll see. Now, this we do have strikeouts in this lineup for Seattle. Rodriguez 25.1, Haniger 26.4, Suarez 32.3, 28.8 for Raleigh, 30.7 for Lamb. So make sure you check those numbers there. All right. K percentages. Morton, he's striking out righties at a 30.5% clip and a 26.8% clip versus lefties. Overall, 28.7 percent K rate overall. And then you got guys. Then you got Robbie Ray at a 28.1%. Okay, K rate with a 32.7 versus lefties and 27 versus righties. He is a lefty. You know what I'm saying? And versus left-handed pitching, this Atlanta Braves team has been, awesome. I ain't even gonna lie. So let's see. Last 30 days, they're striking out the least at a 16.7. They probably haven't faced a lot of lefties there. They batting 333 last 30 days versus lefties. Team OPS at 936, man. So that's just a way. I could just go last 30 days in general. They still, rank out, pretty good. OPS in the 900s, 327 batting average. On the season, let's see what they're looking like versus left-hand pitching. On the season, Atlanta, they probably vote out pretty well. Of course, they might move up a little bit, but let me see. Either way it goes, I'm really sitting here trying to make a case for Atlanta here. 272 overall on the season. That's not bad there, okay? I mean, I can see instances where, the under pop off in this one here. We got a 7. We can alter a few Ks. You can get creative in this game. If I had to pick one, it would be Atlanta here. I ain't even gonna lie. If I had to pick one, it would be Atlanta here. All right, so that's what I'm looking at with this situation here. One game that I don't mind Morton Cage. Like I said, he'll probably be the first one I go to. And I don't know if I skipped over this game or not, but one game that's on here, probably my top play or a top player of the day is going to be they must have snatched it, so I probably have to go look back and see what's going on. But the New York Mets game, so they pulled that off the board here. So let me go look and see if the pitcher, we have a pitcher change here. because that's probably what the deal is. Mm, right. So it might be a picture change, man, because I was all over who they have going. Let me see. All right, so let's put it like this then. If uh they were slated to start Cabrera, who has good case stuff. All right, so Cabrera was slated to start, and then Peterson was slated to start here. Okay, so let me get some numbers here. I could probably pull up some numbers here on Prize Picks, unless they took those guys down. So there's probably going to be a picture change. All right, so they took those guys down. So I can't really talk about it now because I was getting ready to go all in on Peterson. Lefties versus Miami, strike their ass out straight up. Um, that is just about sums it up, man. Let me take a look at this prospect board one more time. That just about sums it up. Who did I have up there? Frankie Montas, Lodolo, and Rodon. Yeah. Giolito. I don't really want to back Giolito right now, but he like his strikeout stuff. All right, now this team will strike out, but however, let's see, Giolito strikeout stuff versus lefties is 30.4. Okay, that's cool, but he got a big drop off on the left on the right hand side. Goes back down to about averages of 21.6. Is it doable? Yes. Am I gonna get there? I don't know, man. White Sox trying to make a push. If I was to bet on this team, on this game, it would be White Sox or nothing. All right. I'll probably get ready to end it right here, guys. You guys make sure you guys be safe out there. That being said, you guys got any picks? Drop them in the comments. Any questions? Let me know. I'm out, guys. Peace.